It's going to give you 4 bars pre-roll, so it'll sound like this. You guys know where you're at?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Here we go.
You want to have Gavin like try to run through it a few times with that same tempo on his own, so he can, I don't know, if he can feel solid. I don't know if that would help him.
This is day 2 of Sly Fungi. I'm currently on the drums. When I was younger, I was like, I could never see myself playing guitar because it seemed like so scary to like even try to learn. Me and Easy started talking about music more, and then eventually he told me that he played bass, and I was like, oh, well, I'm like kind of learning guitar. So it wasn't really like a professional hangout. It was just like 2 cavemen with sticks trying to make a fire kind of thing. I was like really heavily influenced by like a lot of the stuff Easy was listening to and his brother Spencer, like when we were playing music together. And it was like a lot of just like that like 60s psychedelic, like early Pink Floyd, Jimi Hendrix and Led Zeppelin, and just like a lot of those like classic like 60s, 70s rock and roll psychedelic bands and stuff like that. Yeah.
Let's go check it out.
Is it still? Okay. Just making sure it wasn't. The door just opened suspiciously. Did you draw this, Easy?
Please don't crack.
You can talk.
Hey. You can talk, Easy.
Say something, Easy. Say something to me. Say something.
Is that good? Yeah. So you sing a note, and then you just have to separate the singing from the buzzing. So I think about like a like more nostril. Yeah.
Jesus, man, I can't do it for long.
Yeah, that's tough.
Yeah. It's tough.
Yeah, it's tough. Get over it. Stay hard. Okay.
Wipe it.
Clean it real good. So let's check this out from here. Okay, it sounds like a low groaning coming from your cymbals. Do you hear it? Again? Yeah. So
Slow dronings?
no, like.
Oh, there it is. There it is.
Sounds like a mosquito. Skeeter.
That's no mosquito.
Alright. Oh.
Well, first, I might stop by a corner store to get a water. But we're gonna go to Veterans Park. I don't have prescription sunglasses, so that's why I got I'm doubling up.
Eyes.
Yeah. And I think for like the first 2 years of high school, it was just me and Gavin playing. I guess that was like the first iteration of Sly Fun Guy. I don't even remember if we had the band name yet at that point.
Yeah, what are some, did y'all have any other band names?
Yes. Yeah, we had some pretty bad ones.
What are those?
I think the main one I remember that I came up with, and I didn't even like Grateful Dead at the time. I still don't know why I came up with it, but it was the Gratefuls, but like spelt like grateful but full, F-O-O-L.
Oh, Great Fools.
Yeah, so it didn't make any sense because you'd have to explain the band name to people. And then all of Gavin's band names sounded like women's makeup shops. Like he said like Suspiria or something.
Uh-huh.
I can't remember the other one, but they all kind of sounded like Sephora. We did have quite a lot of time of just learning our instruments and learn how to play with each other before playing any show.
Yeah.
Because I think...
Like a few years.
Yeah, because it was like 2015, 2016 when me and Gavin were taking it seriously. And it wasn't until late 2018, or the end of 2018, that we played that first show at the Drop. And then I think around that time, Preston introduced us to Luca, who was his childhood friend. And I think at the time that Luca first joined us, he was still in College Station, going to college. Yeah, and for like the first, I want to say like it had to have been like the first 6 months to a year, that motherfucker would drive every week or every other week from College Station to my house to practice.
Oh man, I can talk about TikTok memes all day.
Stop!
Oh, you did not. You can't play that song after this shit.
Nope.
Come on, you got it. You got it. Do it one more time.
Well, Preston I'd known since middle school, since 3rd grade. And we bonded over, humor and music. We both like Metallica and Guns N' Roses and Jim Carrey. I was going to Blinn College during this period of like feeling like just really out of place or whatever. I found out about that little jam thing, the band, and I was like, okay, this is actually something I want to do and I have some passion towards. Joining the band, that was like my first real choice in life, and I really wanted to just make it and stick to it. I mean, when I first joined, I was, for the most part, just really trying to make sure I fit. So I just started listening to the music that you listen to, and that was like All Them Witches, Interpol, Radiohead, But I think once I really got into like Black Midi and post-punk, like Squid, Black Country New Road, I think that's really where my influence came in. Just adding a little more craziness.
What did you think about being in the studio for the first time?
Cool was cool. Because it was just like a house that got converted into a pretty nice recording studio. I felt real at home there, felt real comfortable. There was a lot of equipment at our disposal. The sound engineers were really nice.
Dude, that's it. I fucking love that. Extra fire broke down.
We're kind of bricked up right now.
I'm pretty, bro. I'm so bricked. It almost sounds like some weird sitar almost.
Whoa, yeah. Yeah.
Like I'm keeping up with oils or
But I just remember being a lot more fun than like nerve-wracking because I was kind of worried that once we like recorded professionally, it was gonna be like, oh, we gotta like kind of act like this is work. But something about having that studio to ourselves and it being like having our own bedroom and staying the night just kind of felt like it was like recording at home, but with just better equipment and people that know what they're doing. I remember that's where we got like into experimenting with like how to record, like fucking Nick Rude getting all the contact mics and then putting him wrapped in condoms and water, and like I just remember doing little shit like that. Okay. Oh yeah, we had the 2 contact mics here and here in condoms going through a Zoom headphone output, and those are panned already.
Make sure to tell the audience that they were Magnum condoms.
Oh yeah, I use Monster condoms for my Magnum dong. Do a funny dance.
Can y'all see me? Yeah. Alright, here we go.
Hey, I can see you right there. Try one right there.
From where I'm at now?
Yeah.
Alright.
Do you see me?
Yeah. Yeah, right there. That's good.
And Easy, he like walked up to me and he was like, or maybe he overheard me saying like, oh yeah, we're missing a band, and he was like, oh, you guys need a band for the bill. And I was like, yeah. And he was like, hey, I'm Easy, you know, if you need anybody, you know, I have a band, and you know, we play quite a bit around here. And he was kind of being the businessman in like a cool way, you know, and a very genuine, like he's still very genuine.
Nick had been talking about them, and I was like, they're like probably not that good. I mean, how many bands are like that good? Like I always thought like the only good bands were people who were, you know, selling records and stuff. And then it was like this battle of the bands. I really underestimated him and the band when I first met them, because Easy was just like this guy in a flannel, and I was like, how good can they really be? Sorry.
Not that good.
But then obviously, you know, the show, and I was like, they're fucking amazing, and I would go to every show and just like geek out over them. I mean, I'd be so immersed in the music.
It's always me getting this one. I'm Gavin, and I currently play the drums for the band Slide Fun Guy. Yeah, you know, it's handing it's easy.
As Gavin said, I'm Easy. I'm the bass player for Slide the Family Fun Guy. And occasionally I oversee our social media empire.
Me too.
Ready?
I'm Luca, and I play guitar.
I just feel like we're trying to capture like all the years of built up expression that we've had, just that we've kind of had amongst ourselves, that, and we kind of people see glimpses of it in live shows, or if they like come hang out with us and we're jamming. But I feel like this is a good opportunity for us to really like have a bulk capture of like what I don't know. I'm rambling off.
I mean, I guess it's like a lot of our friends will come over and see us jamming and stuff like that, and they always say like it's like it's something different that they never really see other people play and stuff like that.
Yeah.
And they always say that they always feel like a connection with our music whenever we play and stuff.
Yeah.
And I don't know, I guess we're just really trying to harness that and just really trying to put that in the album and have everybody feel that connection that all of our friends say they feel whenever we play that stuff.
So it's more of like a camaraderie, like a brotherly kind of like...
I feel like this project is like all the friends that we've made and the people who like appreciated us and complimented us and have helped us along the way. I want to be able to
express that.
And also include them in this project too. Like a lot. I'm hoping with this we can definitely include a lot of people that have kind of pushed us along, and
it's also kind of like a big
acknowledgements. Thanks.
It's like a big thank you for like all our supporters.
This one's for the people.
This one's for the people.
Yeah.
But it's mostly for us, but
also for the people.
The sentiment is for the people.
Not the police. It starts talking something strange about DMT.
I'm not. God damn it. Where is this guy?
Yeah.
Go ahead. Yeah.
So you use that mouse stuff. I know. I picked it up.
It hasn't had a lot of TLC.
How many years ago? 2011. 11. Oh yeah, 22. Yeah. That's the last time I played.
So it's 2022. I don't know if Justin called me or I called him. He probably called me.
Or he called you or whatever. There was some conversation.
And I was driving home, and we get on the phone, and pretty much the consensus was, hey, we're not really going to get a situation like this again, where we can just use all this stuff for free. Like, there's not a lot of people that are very engaged in like using the studio during the off times. Like, we have sort of a unique opportunity, and it's like, would you want to just kind of like camp out here? And I was like, yeah. So we start planning it out. Oh no! What? I'm kidding. Just kidding. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Oh no! It's ruined.
Gavin, you wanna play me?
I can't. Oh yeah, against you. Yeah.
Against you.
I know. I already know Justin's gonna kick my ass.
Oh my god.
Yeah, I can't play this.
Hey, I
game to
won
save my
one,
life.
so that made me feel good. So it's up there. You call the beat. I'm not. It's up there. It's up there.
Show me something sweet. Promise I'm the me. You'll always be my destiny.
I would say one of those two. Yeah, this one is known as like one of the most difficult courses. Really? Yeah, because every basket or hole or whatever is a par 3. Yeah.
Yeah.
And then I also know we were all still very into like all the classic Led Zeppelin, and then I had showed Gavin the Pink Floyd Pompeii for the first time, and that was one of his big influences as a guitar player. So there's a band called Mets. It's like a noise band, and we were all in the shed watching it, probably stoned, and then the drummer was going from playing the drums with sticks, and then it pans to like the guitar player, and then it pans back to the drummer, and he's got maracas. And then Gavin was like, "Oh, that was really sly." And he was like, "Sly Fungi." And then he looked at us and was like, "How about that for the band name?" And then everybody was like, "Yeah, that rolls off the tongue." And then that's how that came about. And then it stuck since then. Yeah. But we played a lot of weird stuff, but obviously here in Arlington, did some in Fort Worth, Denton, Dallas, Cedar Hill, Duncanville, as far as towns. And then, I don't know, I kind of break it down between like the football team shows that were either like at Caves or Truth Vinyl or that Alleyway or Growl or whatever. And then the Grex shows and the Speakeasy ones that were just at random places all over DFW. And then like the house show band crowd, like all the Denton ones, and then the other random other houses. I'm trying to think of like, what was the question? Yeah, there's always been some type of swing.
That's fun.
Which is a little scary because it's kind of
Falling apart.
Yeah. You can say it's different than saying, "Oh, I saw this band at a bar," or be like, "Oh, I saw this band in a fucking living room of a house with 200 people," or like saw them play in a parking lot during COVID. So I feel like there's a bunch of other weird shit. I'm trying to think of like, playing on top of a milk truck in Austin.
What did you think of Gavin and his style when you first met?
Gavin and his style. I thought it was awesome because when we played guitar together, it just felt perfect. You know, it's like we dance, you know, melodically with each other, and that was really fun. You know, he of course has like really great just music taste. It's really relaxed with it. You can just adapt, you know. He's very musically gifted. And honestly, I love him as the drummer. Like, he's so good. I was for one of the songs that we're working on now, like I was trying to come up with the parts, and I did come up with the parts, but I just couldn't play them very well. And I left for work, and I was like, I told Justin, "Hey, tell Gavin to give it a shot." And tell him to, you know, keep pretty true to the main ideas. And I come back, and I was kind of worried because I was like, I hope he didn't, you know, go off too much of the ideas. And he like made them better. He made them smooth and you know, he gave it character, whereas I was just like technical, whatever.
A long time since I've been out to White Rock Lake.
And this is where I always drove to go to rowing practice. White Rock. And it looks like they're gonna be loading up their boats to go to a regatta soon. You know, whether it be listening to music or making it, you know, I never want to make music to express happy things, because when I feel happy things, like in that moment, it's like, it's enough. When I feel bad things like anger or depression or whatever, it's like I can't do anything with it. I can't yell at anyone. I can't, you know, it's start telling people that I feel really bad, you know, and then just putting that on someone. So I gotta express it in a way that hopefully it, like, you know, it connects with someone who feels the same way.
What do you think has changed between then and now about y'all's sound and direction?
I mean, the whole UT experience was great. I loved working with Nick and Justin. They made it feel very nice. We played Smash together. Got to know them real well. So it was nice being around people who have the passion for the work and all. There's this like dock where, you know, my boat would like go all the way up to, and my dad would be like just sitting in a lawn chair, just like kind of sunbathing. And, like it says, alright. And then one of my rowing friends would be like, hey, Mr. Whittemore.
Oh, gotcha. You have to open.
Yeah. You get the latch is
Uh-huh.
You gotta do some finger tricks. This is a more of a mukbang now than it is an interview.
What's that?
A mukbang.
What is that?
It's like, it's just videos of people just eating food. Damn, bro, that was like big ass gust of wind. Holy shit. I've known Easy since 7th grade, but I actually didn't start talking to him until I think probably like sometime in 8th grade. No, I'm sorry, freshman year of high school, 9th grade. I think we started skateboarding a little bit before we started playing instruments, because he's been skateboarding like since he was little, and then I think that's kind of how the domino effect started, and then I found out that he played bass and all that stuff, and then that's how the whole jamming thing began. When we first started, the biggest type of shows that we were playing, it was a speakeasy. That's what it was, that whole speakeasy thing. We were liking it because, you know, that was our main goal, was to just start playing more shows, and then they just kept offering shows to play for them. We were like, yeah, hell yeah. And then we started playing actual venues like Growl and Caves. We definitely played a lot of house shows. I think that was like the most, like out of all the kind of types of shows that we played early on, it was definitely a lot of house shows. Like still to this day, my number one biggest influence is David Gilmour, the guitar player for Pink Floyd. Easy's brother Spencer showed me Pink Floyd live at Pompeii, 1972, and I literally started crying watching David Gilmour play guitar, because it was just like the most like beautiful sounding, you know, thing I've ever heard, and I mean that like 100%. Like I've never heard anything so beautiful before. I didn't even know you can play guitar like that. Like that was my mindset when I was watching that video. I was like, I didn't even know you can play guitar like that. It's like he was like literally making the guitar like talk, like sing, talk. You know, he's not just playing the guitar. Like it was almost like the guitar was like conscious. You know, like it had a mind of its own, and he was just like the conduit for it, I guess. But yeah, I saw that, and it like hit me like a truck, and I started like crying, like watching the video, and I was like, that's what I want to chase, is that feeling, like what he was playing, like, and how that made me feel is what I want to do. When I play guitar, I want people to feel that when I play guitar, and I wasn't even worried about like I have to be technically good at the guitar, just as long as I can just give that feel to somebody with however I play. That's all that mattered to me, and like still to this day, like that's all that matters to me.
Shit. Bro, y'all were really making some beautiful music.
Do it again.
Okay. Yeah, well, I gotta edit it. Yeah, you gotta do it again. Ready? 3, 2.
Wait, are we gonna all say it all together at once?
Yeah.
Are you gonna count off?
Oh shit. Oh yeah. 3, 2, 1.
We're
Sly Fun Guy.
Again.
Oh, that was bad. Okay, that was
Not
really
quite
bad.
my tempo.
Okay.
Alright. Here we go.
Are you ready?
Yes.
3, 2, 1.
We're Sly Fun Guy.